Hey everyone, Dr. Joanne here again with another mindset tip video. This one's called Thoughts and Words Are Powerful. So thoughts and words have energy. They have a frequency. They are very important. So you've got to pay attention to them. Thoughts create a photon storm in our brains. So they light up our brains. And then this photon storm leads to chemical reactions in our body. So we create neurotransmitters, which then create messengers that travel to other cells in our body. Sometimes the chemical reactions lead to beneficial healing messengers, but many times, because we're usually in chronic fight or flight mode, many times these chemical reactions actually lead to harmful inflammatory messengers in our body. So our thoughts create, and these thoughts ultimately create the emotions that we experience. So our emotions then drive our behaviors and our actions. So it's really important to pay attention to all of this stuff. So if you think about the thoughts that you have in your head, every single hateful and negative thought, as well as every loving and kind and grateful thought, is fuel for the creative process. We create no matter what type of thought we have. So we get back, we create what our thoughts are based on. So it's so important to pay attention to this. Begin to treat your thoughts with the respect they deserve. Your thoughts can create great joy, and they can also create devastation. So you and all of the people you come in contact with feel the energy of your thoughts and the belief system that's underneath your thoughts as well. You can't hide. You can't pretend everything's fine. People know. They read this energy. You see, because we're all connected in the quantum field. So think about if somebody walks into the room and they light up the room. They're so happy and joyful, and it brings the energy in the whole room up. You feel that, you know what's going on. Likewise, if you go into a room and there's a Debbie Downer in the corner, you know that, you feel that. And if you walk into your boss's office and they're mad at you, you know that. So you can't hide and you can't pretend that everything is fine. We all feel each other's energy, the energy of our thoughts and our belief system. So thoughts are one thing, but when we speak our thoughts, that steps up the energy. So your words are even more powerful than your thoughts. And have you been paying attention to what you are thinking or speaking? So I want you to consider these things here. And over the next few days or week, I want you to pay attention. Do you find yourself mostly blaming, complaining, and making excuses? And no judgment here. I mean, I did a truckload of this myself. Before I did mindset work, before I did this exercise, I was mostly blaming, complaining, and making excuses. So I want you to pay attention and no judgment. Do you mostly talk about other people that irritate or offend you? Do you speak harshly about your loved ones? Again, I did all of these things and I still do some of them. I catch myself, but I'm paying more attention so that I can stop myself sooner. So all I can say here is pay attention. You can learn to make some small shifts in your thinking and speaking, but if you're not paying attention, you won't even know you're doing it. So when you catch yourself blaming, complaining, and making excuses, I want you to just in your head, stop, 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 stop. And then I want you to shift, pivot your thoughts. Can you think about what is working in your life? Can you think about what you're thankful for? Can you just think about something that makes you happy, whether it's your family or your pets or something in nature? Do that pivot, do that shift as soon as you catch yourself. And sometimes what I had to do in the very beginning, I gave myself 10 minutes a day to do all of my blaming and complaining and making excuses. And then I was like, all right, you're done for the day. That's it. And that was very humbling because after a while it was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So try this out. And then I want you to start paying attention to the people you spend the most time around. What are they saying? how does their energy feel? And really take note of, without judging here, take note of, are you around people that do most of the blaming and complaining and making excuses? Or are you mostly around happy and grateful people? There's a big difference. And when you start doing this work, you start shifting. It actually, and I noticed this too, when I started doing my mindset work and cleaning up my thoughts and my beliefs, I went from being a mostly pessimistic, mostly negative person to like, I was actually happy. But the people that I was around a lot, they were complaining a lot too, to the point where like I didn't like to be around them anymore. So I started making new friends and I started paying attention. My new friends, I paid attention to how they spoke. They were always speaking about how blessed they were and how thankful and grateful. That had my attention because that had not been on my radar at all. So I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to your own thoughts, your own energy, and then pay attention to the people around you, the people you spend the most time around. It's valuable, valuable information. And this is the beginning of how you start to clean up your mindset. The first step is you've got to become aware of what's going on. Let me know if I can help you with anything more. Head over to my website to see what I'm currently offering, drjoannetully.com, or sign up for a free 30-minute chat to talk about how I can help you, or just watch my other videos. I hope this helps, and we'll see you in the next video.